setup for every sub game. We will be bringing...
Send the Felton, the Kino Express, one lap around. Is it the Felton Express or is it the Felton Express, folks? Will go one lap around the track.
Leading a small
For
procession of
every
Roman soldiers, Impa stepped into one of the newly opened portals. The kingdom spread out before her seemed like the Hyrule she knew, yet it was somehow very different. Before long, she realized that they had traveled back to the era of the mythical hero of time. Awed, Impa began her search for the Gate of Souls. She sensed an evil presence on Death Mountain and set out for the ominous peak. And with her came the mysterious Sheik.
Sub-gifted! Let's get the literal sub-train going there, bitches!
And I can stop whenever I want. We got a few subs here before the show even started. We got Tundra, Squirrel. Oh shit!
Holy Pepper has gifted 10 subs!
10 more laps! 10 more laps!
You can see, guys, it's snowing outside in my window. It's a real blizzard out here.
It's a blizzard?
In the northern tundra there in Canada.
Wow.
Like 1950s, like TV set. Back there, you can see it.
Beautiful.
The twinkly. I installed it in. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
We got the fireplace back there.
Wow.
It's a real working fireplace.
Yeah.
Looks like it's not gonna be cold this winter after all. We got Bobby Babber for 10 subs. Huge. Say the N-word for a sub. Chemical X for a sub. Captain Quinn, Big Buddy 36, and James and Magikarp for subs as well.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's
Yes,
fucking
the audio's
go!
been repaired. Everything's good. It's a Christmas miracle!
Oh shit, was it ever Christmas miracle? We're like the Nostra dumbasses of all time, able to predict immediately. I mean, it doesn't really take a fucking rocket scientist when the guy is just like, hey, I don't even remember if I sent you this sex tape yet or not. It's like, well, he's probably sending out a lot of sex tapes to a lot of different people. But it's dropped. Destiny's sucking the Mind Purr's penis there. Destiny's sucking off Fuentes there, folks. It's the ultimate
miracle.
Christmas. Well, I don't know if it's Christmas miracle or demonic activity at work. Probably a bit of both there.
As this is new. Previous game, okay? This
I was gonna play it as. Are we gonna start that? We're gonna. It's at the start of that segment where we get to glaze me for the prediction there. Oh, I did it, guys! I predicted it.
Like you said, a
I
day.
think it's a Krampus miracle. That's how. There we go. It's only the work of the devilish Krampus there.
And we got here Steve Shine's Blocklist for a sub, Skelter for a sub, my GWT for a sub, and Sean Slaughter for a sub. I'm bringing the Felton Express a few more laps around.
Let's go! Felton Express, you know Cog's gonna get. Excuse me! You can't have a model train set built in. It's not right. It's not factually accurate. You say that it's powered by Kino, but how can we quantify Kino? It's not factually accurate. I've debunked it. It actually runs on batteries and not the power of Kino in the hearts and minds of each casino viewer. So suffer casino. I have fact-checked it. Come on, Kai. He's gonna be so mad. Bro, last year he was so mad. He did like 2 hours on the fucking train set. Just losing his. This is only for autistic people. No shit.
No
No
shit.
shit. Oh, there's tons of normal people watching the sector there. You know, it's for honest family men like the Cold View. And like, stop it. Just stop it. Why you can't do this to me?
I sent Ashton the video of the train cab. I'm like, it's done. He's like, Kong's gonna lose his mind.
He's not gonna be happy. You can't just have sets and props. It's not that. Why don't you put in no effort like Dog and get no money and no viewers? That's the only way. Holy,
Alright.
not only that, the real Christmas miracle is the return of Chagin.
Yes!
He's back in full force and full effect. Big Alaska, I guess, saw our stream about it and was like, money, money. Yeah. He's like, here comes the money. Here we go. Bait's gonna grip it. So Bait called in the favor. He's like, we gotta get Chagin down here. He flies in Chagin and it's instant regret. Inside, I'd say about 2 minutes from Chagin getting in the car, Bait knows he fucked up bad.
Really?
Bait just,
I
like,
haven't
in
seen
his
any of
eyes,
it.
you just go, it's just over and over again. If only you knew how bad things really are. The moment he has to start listening to Chagin whining again, he's like, fuck, is it worth it? And he's like, Agent Chagin, you've been out of the grip game for too long. I'm gonna get you up to speed with the new meta. Remember how we used to make all this money from text-to-speech? Chaggin's like, yeah, that's what we're doing, right? Bait's like, well, I made the text-to-speech free. Chaggin's like, what?
Yes!
What do you mean you made text-to-speech free? So this is he's like, no, the new grift is the kick sub. And if somebody gives me $5, they get unlimited text-to-speach. So instead of like every insulting message being $3 or $5 or $10, they made it unlimited fucking with them for $5 a pop.
Yes!
So every fucking TTS is just 13, 18. Chaggin's a pedophile. Bake's a fed. They started sending in TTS of me, felting Chagin and Baked. And like Godwinson felting Chagin, they were sending in TTS of Baked himself, saying the guy he's streaming with is a pedophile. And they're like, oh shit! Ian Orpheezer the Bald has gifted 25 subs! Choo-choo! Sub-train! Choo-choo!
Alright, so with the power of subs and Kino, it will power the train back up 25 more laps.
25 more laps! Let's go! Mountain Express!
We don't stop. When we see the train stop, we know when to sub. By the way, Ashton, there were people in the chat earlier. We're asking about Chagin. Don't worry. I set up a little folder with basically a taste test.
Well, we have the 13-18 stream.
Yeah, about
We
6
have
little
the
clips.
stream where the police got called, they
Twice.
called the cops on the Chagster and got him fucking evicted. Like, what's crazy is the fact I thought I'd never see it again. Baked Alaska and Chagin together, because last time Chagin assaulted him in a moving vehicle while he was fucking driving.
Yes, twice.
And then the cops got called and Chagin got arrested. And like, you'd think that would be the end of it. And like, Bate denounced him as a pedophile and said he'd never have him on again. But never underestimate the power of the grift.
Ash,
Never underestimate Baked Alaska seeing an opportunity for money. Which, by the way, I doubt they even paid $50. Oh no, I'm not even kidding. Because TTS is free now. He's like, this is the new meta, Chagin. So we don't make hundreds of thousands of dollars anymore. We make at most $60 a month from the 5 people who gave $5. And this is the new way. And it's like what? They
what's the most Kino
torture
part?
the guy too.
The most Kino, the second cop call. People out there in media heads with We Love Our Cops, and fucking Bate sings We Love Our Cops to actual cops. It is
The
beautiful.
Casino Night Owl for 10 subs.
10 more laps.
10 more
Watch this.
laps of the Falcon
I
Express.
actually have the train button.
Choo choo.
Hard to hear, you have the limiter on, but it does make noise. But yeah, hidden scene. We love our cops to be the cops, and the cops are like, "What is happening?"
No,
Guys, we have
this
a big.
stream where so their goal is to go out and riz women.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
And Dave thinks he's gonna score all this hot puss. And he's doing okay with the girls. He's like, yeah, I'm doing this Thanksgiving. Like, what are you thankful for this year?
Yeah.
And then every time Shaggy comes in and goes, did you know about the Jews, buddy? And he's like, please, can you stop telling them about the Jews in Israel? And he's like, I think, like, that's how we pick up chicks, is telling them about Israel. And Big's like,
No way.
they don't want to talk about Israel. Their vaginas are dry, Shaggy. Shaggy straight up asked this girl, he goes, you look Jewish, are you Jewish? And she's not. She's fucking from Ireland. Bro, it's fucking good, man. We got some good shit. We got some good shit today. It's gonna be keto as fuck, dude.
Gosh.
It's some good shit.
Crazy story here that we were talking about earlier. Finally, seems like Dick Masterson isn't doing so well over on his end.
Well, so Sean has left the show. Sean the sheep has let out his last bah. Dick bah. Like Sean the sheep has finally decided to think for himself. He says it was a long time coming, but he just couldn't stand associating with all the pedophiles
Sean's
over
gone.
there.
Gone.
Sean's gone. Sean's left. The audio engineering is now down to Riley. I think Riley is being promoted to permanent co-host now.
No.
I think so. I think that's the best they have on their reserve, unless Ricada or Ralph is going to get the job, which they're gunning for. It would make them both a very happy boy this Christmas. But the Diddler Dax, I don't know if he's going to grant them their Christmas wishes.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Diddler Dax has got Marie pregnant.
What?
Now, like, I'm very skeptical of this because this is the last thing ever that she would think Dick Masterson would do. Like, this is the most out-of-character decision for Dax Herrera that there's ever been. Like it's more in his character to suck dick, literally, than it would be to have a child. He hates children. He hates the idea of taking care of children. He finds them to be a nuisance, annoying, a burden. They allow him to get financially raped if the woman leaves him. And, you know, he's the last person in the world, because he's like the ultimate, I'm a MGTOW Chad, Sean, I'm doing well, I'll never get Marie pregnant. And Marie begged and begged for years for Dick to give her a kid. And now suddenly, when she's 41 years old, he gets her pregnant out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And he announced it's in the first trimester, which at her age, like, I wouldn't really announce that, but it's so early on in the pregnancy, if it is real, because she could miscarry, you know, like Sargon's wife did, and then it's like a big disaster.
Or down.
It could be. I mean, the thing is, they're very old. Like, I honestly wish him the best with that. Like,
Yeah,
he
I'm just
actually
kidding.
did have a kid. Like, I hope it gives him some sort of meaning to his life.
Imagine it
Some
changes
sort of-
his whole perspective
It
on
could.
life.
It could completely change his whole perspective on life, and he could stop being such a nihilistic scumbag who gets all of his friends to ruin their lives for his amusement. Maybe he'll actually turn it around and commit his life to being a good father and raising the child. But, like, come on.
But yo,
Like,
imagine
what?
the baby being around Vito.
Well, that's the thing, too. It's like,
Like-
is this a good thing for the kid? Like, this is perhaps even more cursed than the Ralpha baby. You know, this is up there, man, because Dick's whole life is just doing drugs and hanging out with porn stars and hanging out with Vito the pedo, so it's not really conducive at all to having a child. Like, it cramps his style. Like, he's not just gonna be able to drop LSD on a whim and see visions of my starfish like he used to. Do you know that that's a story where Dax was so scared to take LSD because he was afraid that he was gonna, like, see visions of me taunting him and go into, like, a multiverse of madness that was my starfish and, like, insane, like, swimming through my anus for 1,000 years in a time loop, and apparently this did happen, and it, like, broke his mind back in 2020, like, I don't know. This is a real story, apparently. Yeah, people interesting, over 40 pregnancies are called geriatric pregnancies. They're considered high-risk pregnancies. I'm not even sure if she is actually pregnant, because, you know, he could have seen all the attention that Chris Chan was getting by announcing a fake pregnancy, or that other people have gotten by announcing, thought, like, he's gonna troll with this. But all indications appear that it is legit. So, pray for the child. Oh my god.
Do we stop the train? Is that enough?
Is that over 25 times?
Well, it was
Alright,
I'm
guys,
sure,
well,
yeah. I think we went up
it was 35. That's it for the Felton Express until we get some more subs.
35 times. That was
Gotcha
34.
Thrillers. Wait, what about Chris Chan? So there was an announcement by Chris Chan where he said that he got this Finnish girl pregnant, and everybody was like, oh my fuck. Which, by the way, at that point, it's like, what's your excuse again, incel? Even Chris Chan's getting fucking laid and having children, apparently. But thankfully, it all turned out that it was bullshit. Chris Chan was not, in fact, having a child. Chris Chan misspoke or whatever. So that's good.
Alright,
That's good.
Alright, Storm, when you heard Lapis coming up, don't worry, I'll...
And songs
Okay,
in the
loud.
key of CWC is gifted two subs. Yeah, St. Nate.
Cog's nightmare,
Thank
by
God
the
I
way.
can't get mugged like Christian. Cog's gonna be rattled. You see, it just keeps going around and around. And it's satisfying the autism of the casino viewers. This isn't right. It has to stop. You can't just keep sending it around and around and around. The Felton Express. It's not factually accurate. Oh. Then we've also got JF. We're gonna get into JF here and his story in a minute.
Yes.
Review Tech is like declared war on his
Jay
family.
is retarded. Jay, if you watch this...
Jay, we're
honestly,
ashamed of you. You're a stupid gelded bum.
When your girlfriend breaks up with you, and now you have to go back to Tech?
On your
After-
hands and knees
After
like
he
an
spit on
animal.
you, he wanted you...
After he drained your bank account, said he would make you homeless, threatened your job, threatened your movie production shit. You know, he called your girlfriend a fucking bitch while you were on the phone with
Yeah,
him.
he bashed
It's like
his friend 8-Bit Eric every
He
single
said that
day.
you guys were never friends. He said it meant nothing to him. All this shit, Jay. And now you're gonna go back to him on your hands and knees. And so one of his fans is just like, well, all those donos I gave you against Rich, I guess you don't want those, and charged it all back through PayPal.
Like 1900.
Which, it's like, that's bullshit, and Jay should fight it, but Jay is such a perpetual victim. He's so bitch-made and pathetic. That this guy's gonna let this guy steal $1,900 from him. Because they said a sob story. Well, I had trouble with alcohol and I sent in those subs because I was drunk. It's like, well, too bad, so sad. You poured the alcohol into your fucking stomach, didn't you? You bought the ticket, now take the fucking ride. But Jay is not going to dispute his chargeback because the fans said they had a bit much to drink.
What the fuck?
Felt it. Just felt it.
By the way,
Just absolute.
aren't you when you up too much of this, what happened is that you went after 8-Bit Eric for drinking on Thanksgiving. Once, and
You
being
know,
drunk on stream. If you're an alcoholic, it's like 8-Bit Eric was drunk on a holiday. And now he's like an alcoholic. It's like, Review Tech, You're a drug addict, loser bum.
Ted, you live in your parents' basement. The Kofi comes up with, he's like, yeah, so, I live in a double family home. Now, I live in the bottom portion, and my parents live above me. So it's like, let me translate that. You live in the basement.
Right.
And your parents live upstairs. But it's not just that. Not only does Rich and his parents live there, but his brother lives there. His fucking, like, couch guy, like, intro guy lives on the couch. There's like
Indian families.
It's like they're living like that. The dad has been forced to live in the fucking living room on a couch because there's no longer any space because all of his offspring are failures. And like all of their friends are failures too, so they all cram into this supposed two-family home, which is actually only like 1,400 square feet. That's a single-family dwelling. Like, it's just delusional.
But
insane.
it's not, though, because someone found
out his family. Yeah, no, it's not. It says it's a single-family dwelling. Yeah.
Single family at home. He's finally losing his mind. He's actually...
Against June the King just freaking out, dude.
Why is he being positive towards Medicare? It's like... It's his video. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
You know, he's like, it's biased. Well, have you ever considered that if he likes somebody, he might portray them positively?
Right.
And if he doesn't like them, he might portray them negatively. And Rich is like, in order to do this, you have to be truly neutral. Says who? Like, who wrote the law document saying that you have to be truly neutral? Because, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of, like, documentaries there, Rich, are not neutral.
It's a fucking YouTube video, bro.
It's a YouTube. It's not even a documentary. It's a fucking YouTube video. But Rich is like, well, why hasn't he made one about Warski?
Right?
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to tell you, Rich. Like, maybe he just doesn't find Andy's drama as interesting.
Or maybe he will at some point.
And maybe he will. But there are other people who did Warski documentaries fucking 3, 4, 5 years ago.
You know, it exists.
That got tons of views back when, like, Warski's drama was way fucking bigger and shit like that. But Rich, like, it's your turn, bro. And he just is seething. He's seething. He's talking about how June talked about the Dropbox and painted him as a pedophile. And it's like, Rich, I don't even think he said a fucking thing about the Dropbox in that entire documentary.
No! In fact, we were like, come on. Dropbox was pretty big.
Why didn't you talk about the Dropbox?
You know?
Rich, like, we watched the whole thing on stream, and we watched it react to it. Yeah. And at no point was the Dropbox mentioned. But then he's gonna say June the King made him out to be a pedophile about the Dropbox, and it's like, it's not even the case, bro. Like, you're misremembering shit just to get angry for no good reason.
Well, also because June the King does mention me in Medicre's documentary and defends me. He does like a massive portion where he literally defends me on these acts. It's like, he gets so belted. He goes, no! But Andy, no, huh?
I think he watched a grand total of 6 minutes of the
buddy,
documentary and then just rage quit in anger.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's yelling at his family members, saying they're fucking pieces of shit for disinviting him to Christmas and Thanksgiving. And it's like, maybe it's because, Rich, you keep talking about your family online and calling them fucking idiots for their political beliefs and morons and pieces of shit. Maybe it's because you keep talking about your family online that they disinvited you. Did you ever think about that? No, it's the evil trolls, bro! Well, trolls are gonna troll, buddy, but you're in control of your own actions. Or at least you're supposed to be. At 43 years old, living in your parents' basement there, dickers.
What a bum.
Fucking bum! And he's fat! He's fat!
Hi, you Tech USSR has gifted 5 subs.
5 subs! Arlo Bubble for a sub!
For 2 subs, and Wives for a fucking sub. Furia the Felton has just subscribed. Let's get straight on the fucking track.
Okay, let's start the show. Let's get into JF's
JF.
Jean-Francois Garapillon. So JF typically streams every day, Monday through Friday for an hour. But it's been about 5 weeks since JF last streamed. Which is not typical for JF. JF does not usually take breaks at all, unlike this show, which is on constant hiatus because we're lazy as fuck. We're lazy as fuck there. But so JF now, we've been wondering for since last Kino week, what the resolution was going to be with the murder of Mama JF. For those of you who aren't aware, Jean-Francois Garapi, author of The Revolutionary Phenotype, was Andy Worski's co-host on Worski Live. To Andy's everlasting fucking shame.
Yes.
And he's, yeah.
You know the Forrest Gump scheme? I finally watched Forrest Gump for the first time yesterday.
Fuck on for the first time?
Jenny's a fucking cunt!
What?
I would fucking put a bee in the back of her head. What a fucking cunt! I'm like, fuck Jenny. Fuck.
See you, Forrest. I'll be back when you're a millionaire and I'm a single mom with AIDS.
You know? I'm like, does he die of AIDS? But oh my god.
Do you think he's smart enough to know about a condom or?
I know, and then he fucking leaves him fucking now, like as a single father. Luckily he's fucking rich and shit, but you know.
She just dies.
I watched it. I'm like,
she
fine.
dies of AIDS?
Yeah, I was like,
brutal.
At the end, I'm like almost crying. Like, this is the movie everyone told me to watch.
I love how her getting with him is supposed to be some sort of victory for him. It's like, okay, now you can raise this AIDS-ridden whore's child that's not yours.
Yeah.
Solve the Forrest. Anyway.
She him at the bus. I'm just like, fuck this shit. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, so Jean-Francois Garapi, author of Revolutionary Phenotype, he has an affection for potatoes, for women who are mentally not all there. What is this, the correct, politically correct phrase? Retard. Yeah, retard, yeah. But we call them potatoes, okay? Now, he had some issue when he was at a university where he was trying to date a potato, and it came out in all these court transcripts. But he was with Mama JF. Mama JF. And Mama JF, well, if you've ever seen Mama JF, she was just a beautiful lady, wasn't she? She was so kind-hearted and innocent, and she was just full of Christmas cheer. And she believed in Santa. And she believed there was cheese at the North Pole. And she believed that there was gold inside the mind of parents. Okay? This is how Mama JF was. Well, JF apparently took Mama JF out into the wilderness. This is his own account. And he just dropped her off. He dropped off a retard in the woods and just let her fend for herself. This is what he says happened. Now, she's never been seen again since this.
I have real fast the highlight. If you don't know who she is, here you go. Here's the highlight.
Here, I need it. Oh my God.
Don't say anything violent.
No, I want to.
What do you have to say?
No, I get seriously, you're trying to kill me again.
Okay.
And I'm fucking sick that you're fucking me with me. You always follow me everywhere. And
Alright.
and you say you want to make spiritual movement, but you fucking tried to kill me for 3 years again.
Oh, it's like a
So,
fucking prediction.
there's like, this is gonna end up being in like a Making a Murderer documentary one day. It's like the chilling, like, cry for help. He tried to murder me and Papa JF the potato. Okay? That's gonna be in some Netflix true crime special at some
Jim can't swim, he's back.
So,
Next one.
JF has been under investigation ever since. Now, he tweets this out. It's very cryptic. He says, free at last. The Quebec police sent a cavalry of 6 cars to ask me, aren't you going a little fast with your girlfriend? To which I answered, no. Goodbye, Quebec. This was my last entry into this third world shithole. Goodbye, extended family. Flee wild and if you can. So JF is on the run from the law. JF Garapi there is a fugitive from justice. He's the Quebecois Ralph. Now why, he's fled Quebec? He said he's fled Quebec because the police are basically breathing down his fucking neck. They're saying, aren't you going a little fast with this girlfriend who he intends to impregnate? And it's been just a little over a year since his wife, the mother of his children, died by suspicious circumstances. And he's already got a new girl trying to have a new family. And the police have questions about that, as they should, and JF's on the run. He hasn't streamed for 5 fucking weeks. People are asking questions. Joseph Porter here on Twitter says, glad you're free, and that you didn't fold under questioning. So by saying this, he's basically knows that JF is guilty by saying, I'm glad you didn't fold under the questioning. Is it safe to assume the scrutiny is related to you being the only suspect in Mama JF's disappearance? And having no evidence against you, they're resorting to scare tactics to get you to confess. And JF says, certainly it stems from Mama JF concern, and all to begin with. I'll tell the full story on my return show, which might be 6 hours long at this point. Need a few days to set up studio. Now,
Oh my god.
having been on a little break to build our studio ourselves, I don't want to cast too many aspersions here, but that was November 26th.
Okay.
We're now on December 4th,
Cops
and
got
yet, I don't know.
But
I don't know. And when he says free at last, does that mean he was in custody? Does that mean he was arrested for a period of time?
Wait.
Or does that just mean they held him for questioning?
Or he moved out of Canada. I think he
I think
moved
he
out of
fucked off,
Canada.
Blake.
Because
I
look,
think he's in Southeast Asia, bro.
you know what? Because he says later, we'll read that soon. He says, by the way, I'll turn on the train for Obama phone Pro Max 5G has put the Kino train, the Felton Express, around 5 more fucking laps. Let's go. But
Now, songs in the KFC before he's just free of Quebec.
no, I think he's keeping them off his trail. You know what I mean? He's like, oh yeah, I'm still in Canada. There's no way. If you're wanted for possible murder, over a year? Over a year. You're gonna just move to Ontario? To Alberta? No. You're moving. You're hopping on the fucking first plane to fucking Taiwan or something.
Well, you know where I think he's at?
Where?
I think he's in Ireland.
Why that?
Because of all the potatoes in it.
Let's go.
Oh,
A lot of
look at there.
potatoes to mash. Let's
He might
go.
be in Idaho, though. Who knows? Somebody in chat said he's in the place with the highest per capita rate of
Let's
retardation.
fucking go.
I don't know, but somebody said, so you've moved out of Quebec already and are setting up a new home? He says, all done, yes. So most likely he's in Southeast Asia, and he's just fled the country completely. He's saying it's to do with the investigation into Mama JF. So I think the walls were closing in for him, and he fucked off. Where is JF? And I can't wait for this stream where he explains it all.
Yeah.
It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be demented, dude.
The F in JF is for fugitive. yeah, he's gonna be fucking roommates with Ken.
Where in the world is JF gay rapey?
Okay, let's continue.
And they go, what was their point? immigration issue, and JF says, no, it is a well-being issue.
What?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Sounds suspicious.
Songs of the key of CWC says JF stands for Jailbird Fugitive. So, is that it for him on Twitter? Okay, he goes, will explain when I return. In short, I have been swatted and pursued by the Canadian Interprovincial Surveillance State in an attempt to entrap me. Was targeted for massive intentional violations of my civil rights, and I came out on top. Now, how can you be swatted by the police?
Yeah.
Like the police themselves are calling in the swattings, JF? Or who's calling in the swattings? Like, I personally don't believe that JF has enough people paying attention to him to actually get swatted. Certainly the Canadian police themselves are not just swatting him for fun every day.
No.
But if they were, it would be kind of big.
Yeah.
No.
No.
JF,
Wait,
suffer,
it's
JF.
It's not a swatting if they come to your house for an actual case in which you are a suspect of.
You know, you're
It's
a
not
suspect. You're the prime suspect in a murder case, JF. Like, you're not being swatted falsely. This is insane. The Interprovincial Surveillance State. So this is what I think, because originally, I believe him and Mama JF were living in Prince Edward Island. So, I guess JF, somewhere along the line, moved from PEI to Quebec to avoid these PEI police fucking with him. But now, the police in Quebec are interrogating him. So, I have to imagine he's completely left the country. And feels like he's safe now because he's in a country without an extradition treaty or whatever.
Probably.
But this is wild stuff.
This is actually
Hoping the new girlfriend wasn't an entrapment scheme by the you know it's bad when every girlfriend you have to wonder if they're a federal agent or not. Like, does this woman really like my creepy neuroscience mind, which is insane? Or is she a federal agent? I do not know. And JF says she has stood by me throughout. So,
okay. Wow, you found Bonnie. Okay.
now, JF is saying that if we all kneel to him, he will release Wilshire Boulevard.
Wait.
And he's showing here that he has Wilshire Boulevard. He says, I have what keeps you up at
Listen,
night.
Well, I'll
You
defend
now, and you shall have it too. Now,
We'll defend you if.
now, our editor got into it with JF, and JF set the price at 10 bitcoins. So, JF's not being very realistic there.
No.
But if there's somebody out there with 10 bitcoins, JF says he will send it to you for the low price
It's not worth
of
it.
10 bitcoins. Like
Scam.
$1 million?
How? That's.
$1 million for Wilshire Boulevard.
Is that what it is?
Bastard. I would have given 10 grand for Wilshire Boulevard. Maybe not to JF, the murderer, you know, or an alleged murderer of Mama JF. I think in that Mama JF situation, it's got to be at least manslaughter.
957K. 957.
Marquis in chat says they've got me and they're sending it to Papa JF. Don't send Papa JF 9.
Do not send them that. That's insane.
That's wild.
People. Come on. Come on.
It's only
man.
$990,000.
Alright, well, that's
Well,
sad.
that's the JF segment. I don't know. He's no longer in Canada. Let's go into the Destiny segment.
By the way, we are 1:30 away from the post show. We might be doing either Fallout New Vegas or Cyberpunk. Either or, we'll do a poll at the end.
Can we hit it, Bish?
And a gun
Let's hit it.
Yeah, I want to show some shit also after the show. Post shows, let's fucking do it. Guys, what you all waiting for? The Destiny sucking cock segment.
The Destiny sucking Fuentes' dick segment. Butt plugs, butt plugs, butt plugs. Eating ass and sucking cock. It's Cuckold Corner with Stephen Benelli. Okay, so last time we did on this show a clip, it's like one of our most popular clips of all time on the clip channel, where we read through all of Destiny's Discord leaks. These fails should come out of vagina and shit. He's the evil man. It was crazy. I read through it in the Ralph voice, and it's like 52,000.
Whoa!
Yeah, right there. It's the fourth one.
God, in 4 days? And
So-
we're dressed like corn and a turkey? That's
So, inside these DMs was Destiny talking about how he was recording his sexual interactions. How he was recording him blowing guys without them knowing. And he was sharing this stuff with the girl, who was like 18 years old. Now, based on that, and he goes, did I send this to you yet? I don't even know. So Destiny didn't even know who he was sending these out to, who he'd sent it to yet, who hadn't got it yet. He couldn't even keep it straight. He was sending out these tapes to so many people. So, we made a prediction that pretty much anybody could have made. But what's shocking was how quickly it was validated. Let's have a look.
Yeah, it was like on the nose. Here we go.
One guy
Very, very loud. Sorry. Everyone's here.
finally
Oh, that's like crazy loud.
let me do videos, but I didn't get him filling my mouth at the end. So let's be real. There exist videos of Destiny sucking and eating cum.
You don't know how right you were at that moment. Yes, it was the very next day.
The very next day, he
Yeah.
filmed himself and is sent out to be realistic. And this shit's gonna leak. And one day,
In one
If
day.
one day, when I said one day, I didn't mean literally one day later. On Thanksgiving of all days, the day after Thanksgiving,
You meant one
we would
day.
be treated to a smorgasbord of Destiny sex
Oh
tapes.
my god.
We're gonna be,
I'm like, do we fire up the robot streamer?
well listen, if we get to 1,000 subs tonight,
No way.
we will fire up Robot Streamer and watch
No.
it all.
That's fuck. No.
On TV Farms, watching Destiny swallow loads of dudes from Grindr.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen, because this is... Well, it did happen, and the very next day we were treated to this headline.
I thought this was
I
fake,
wish
by
it
the way.
could be Christmas every day. Like retard alert! Retard alert! Retard alert! Like the very next day we're treated to alleged leaked sex tape of streamers Destiny and Nick Fuentes surfaces online. Explicit video allegedly shows Destiny and Nick Fuentes in an intimate act. In an intimate act, fueling rumors of their relationship. Now, at first, I was like, there's no way this can be true.
No, yeah.
It's too good to be true. It's just too funny. But then, Destiny himself came out and validated the rumors, confirmed that they were true. Hex the Hold says, bit of an aside, but who was it you were giving the sloppy top to? And Destiny here says, he never told me his name. He just identified as and said he was of 91% Castizo blood. Whatever that means. He also had a ton of Gru/Minion figurines in his apartment for some reason. I don't know. He just identified as N and said he was of 91% Castizo blood. Whatever that means. He also had a ton of Gru/Minion figurines in his apartment for some reason. I don't know why. No, wait a minute, Nick, no! Nick, no! It can't be! We know a guy like that. And Nick Fuentes, 91% Castizo blood. We've seen his 23andMe, which he says is 91% Castizo. And he has all of those Minion figurines. He has all of that Minions memorabilia. And he went to go see Despicable Me 4 opening day with his mom.
You have the fucking video where he's at TwitchCon and he's like, trust me, Nick is gay. You have that?
Well, go to the next video.
Wow. Yes,
Because
the one. Bro.
this is Destiny is now going to confirm, because you go, oh, that's just him joking, playing around. But here is Destiny seriously saying in the past that Nick is gay.
Nick is like a little Catholic boy. Like, I doubt he does.
The real meme is whether or not Nick is gay. That's the current question.
Right after they hung out?
And look at him, there's a knowing look in his eye. Like he's been down on his knees, sucking on the Catboy Fuhrer's wiener. There's this
video, right? The video is fucking going on Twitter.
He knows!
He has the same hair. Remember?
Yes!
It's like the same.
This is his blue hair era.
Whoa.
No shot. No shot. He's a man of God.
That's the current question. He might.
No,
Yeah, I think he
Why
might
is
be
he talking
gay.
about you?
I love how Melina just has to get the couple three in and say that Nick talks to her a lot, so he can't possibly be gay. Like, fucking Destiny, like, Destiny just gay and the cop. Just brutal Turkey Tom sisters, no!
And further in that direction, I think he is.
Oh, you guys met in person?
By the way, real quick, did you know Doug Lip, Turkey Tom was seating at Daka Daka, and he thinks it's you.
Oh no!
He's like, that
Well, we
Daka
have a
Daka
little bit of Turkey Tom. We have a little bit of Turkey Tom's reaction to all this.
I think he is. Wait, you know who we're talking about? Oh, yeah.
He's not gay.
I think he is gay.
Not even 1%.
There were a lot of pictures that he posted of his friend that were pretty gay.
Yeah, so I have that too.
Really?
I'm attracted to a man. They're trying to label him as a suppressed Republican. You know, they're trying to do that, and it's total bullshit.
Meanwhile, Destiny's like, what is a
No, he's like, buddy, I was under the table.
Right.
Let me tell you. It's like, whoa.
I mean, not never. Yeah, never. I don't know him. You know,
He's gay.
it's just
whoa!
It was so flat, so matter of fact, just like, he's gay.
Yeah.
He's gay. I know he is. So now it's starting to be like, whoa, is it? Could it really be? There's no way.
that's my favorite content is YouTube.
I feel it.
I just feel it.
I feel it like I felt him in the back of my throat there.
And then Nick
Whoa, buddy.
Remember that fucking again, we had this guest sort of on the last segment of this. That Groifer, that guy with a chief Trumpster or whatever.
Chief Trumpster, the Snowflake Gang.
Yes, and sweet that matched the Destiny Dick sucking tweets with when Nick was there. This is what? This is not. It gets crazy.
It gets crazier and crazier because at this point, maybe. But here's Destiny's response. response to everything. This is how he's trying to cope it all away. He's got the signature cope smile, but you can look at his eyes, and you can see he's aged about 15 years.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him, and he looks like a wax figure that's melting. What happened to him? Oh,
What?
bro, if only you knew how bad things really are. I was hungry for Catboy Cock.
Obviously, I'm not going to do a whole deep intro or whatever on all this. I will say that,
Maybe you should.
Cope sip.
Maybe you
That-
should. The cope sip was strong, bro. The cope sip.
Have you ever seen that powerful? Oh, you think Evan hard-nosed Paul? I've been there twice, 128 away from the goal, finger for Cheeto Miss, and Marvin Cheeto Miss Miracle, and Destiny Blue Nick. That's wild.
I think a friend of mine's account from that I talked to like 3 or 4 years ago ended up getting compromised. And
He leaked it.
Come on, they
Come
leaked
on.
it, bro. It was compromised, though.
sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes you just gotta
You gotta
roll
suck
with the
that
memes.
dick.
It is what it is. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Okay.
Wait, did you say the name?
You just gotta roll with the memes. It is what it is. What do you?
It is what it even knew while he was saying
It
it.
is what it is. It's always tough, bro. It's the ultimate cold. It is what it is, man. Shock, suck, cock.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to?
King of Kings of Christmas.
I was gifted 5 subs.
Let's go.
Let's get that Felton Express around the track.
Let's go. Oh yeah, big support. Ash, I cannot believe it. There we go. Let's go.
Say, okay. Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes you
it
just-
happens.
Sometimes you just suck the Mexican child leader of the white race's penis there. Okay, so here comes Nick. Nick has fired up a full-bore coke stream about this.
No
Now,
way.
now most people would go, look, obviously it wasn't me. Most people would be like, look, it wasn't me. But Nick had to check to make sure it wasn't him.
Yeah.
Which indicates to me that there does exist a tape of him and Destiny somewhere. He's like, oh, I gotta make sure it's. What do you mean you gotta make sure it's not you? What do you mean you gotta? What do you mean you gotta look at?
Because if you didn't suck Destiny's dick, you'd go, well, clearly they're lying. That wasn't me. I'm not gonna watch it. But Nick has to watch to make sure it wasn't his video. Or it was Destiny filming me.
This cope is probably one of the craziest copes you'll ever hear in your life. It's amazing.
Imagine.
By the way, we got Spurgzerker for 10 subs.
Let's go.
And Southpaw killed his dog for 10 subs. This is so insane. Like, get ready for this cope, bro.
Big
It's
support.
wild.
103 away from the goal. Thank you. We hope you're enjoying the show so far. Let's watch the Nick vote. By the way, saving this all with a Christmas tree behind you.
it's my Christmas. Wait, unlike him, unlike us, his Christmas tree isn't even real. It's all green screened in.
Well, yeah.
What a bum button.
This is awesome. I've been feuding with
This
Destiny.
Is awesome. Look, this is awesome.
Imagine.
Is it? No, it's awesome for us. You know, like.
But I got 500 points. Anyway, let's. Yeah, you have a possible video. You have millions of views. You are trending on X. Nick Fuentes. You click that? He was trending on X.
Oh,
Nick
yeah.
Fuentes accused
No,
of
both him
sucking
and
this.
both him and Destiny are trending. And one of the funniest tweets I saw was somebody goes, Nick Fuentes and Destiny debated? Who won? And it's like, who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him?
Holy shit, here we go. Well, we debated about,
Get this. This is awesome. I've been feuding with Destiny.
What is here? Nick, put some gel on that. Look at this.
It's bad-headed. Bad-head. He probably wets his bed as well.
Destiny for my entire career. And Destiny had all these leaks come out from Discord. And the guy's a freak. I mean, this guy is sick.
Listen, the way he says that is with such a knowing look in his eye, and also like this look of lust. It was like, he's a sick guy. He's a freak. Nick loves it.
I hate that fucking shit. Shia, is that from your chat? That's the Destiny with the ice cone?
Messages to this 18-year-old. That's
Fuck you.
normal, by the way. Nothing wrong with that.
I love how he has to defend Destiny messaging the 18-year-old. Like he can't just condemn it as degenerate because he's a dirty fucking pedo sweeper. So he's gotta be like, nothing wrong with that, by the way, guys. It's like, come on, bro. He's fat! He's jolly and fat, like Santa!
He's a freak. I mean, this guy is sick. He's sending messages to this 18-year-old. That's normal, by the way. Nothing wrong with that.
Totally normal.
Yeah, fully normal.
He's sending all these messages to an 18-year-old. That's just an added detail. And talking about he's wearing a butt plug on stream. I apologize. This is really graphic.
Imagine, subscribe to Nick Fuentes for political stream.
You want to hear about the Israel-Palestine conflict and all this geopolitical stuff in the news? And he just starts a butt plugs. Oh boy, we have a show for you today, folks. Like,
Being one of the main political people Jake Shields defends him. Did you wink someone? You gotta watch this kid, Nick Fuentes. He's got.
wait a minute, what gay scandal were you in again this week, Nick? It's like becoming it's not a daily, a weekly occurrence that there's some new scandal where Nick is gay. And it's like, listen, we all know that you are, Nick. It's time to maybe just come out of the closet, you know? Maybe it's time to live your real life, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Don't have your kids listening to this. But he's
Kids do not watch America First.
talking about taking a break from the stream to go and have sex with himself. He's talking about all this freaky stuff. And then, there was no warning. We just went straight into Happy Thanksgiving to Destiny's wearing a butt plug on the...
Destiny's wearing a butt plug on the street.
You're a political streamer, sir.
Your political content, sir. Can we get any political streamer that's not a deviant into horses or fucking lolly or cat boys or your political thought leader, sir?
Oh, man.
Stream.
Butt plug. Baldos.
But this was one of the developments. And then the ultimate was a sex tape came out of
Do
him
we need
giving
to
a
go
guy a
sex
blowjob.
tape? It's like, do we need to do that for it was a sex tape?
A sex
You know.
tape?
It was the literal definition.
Oh, iceberg and something fun. Dog egg.
And naturally, everybody said, oh, and by the way, it's just...
And he goes, naturally. Just naturally, everybody assumed that Nick and Destiny were together. Naturally, everybody assumed, yeah, that's Nick's gay. Yeah, he was getting his dick sucked by him. That's the natural assumption that everyone. It's so funny that he said that. This response is so
That's
bro.
like, no shit.
I
everyone says
honestly,
that.
I didn't believe it was him until I watched this video, and then I'm like, it has to be him, right?
Yeah. Gosh, I gotta rewind that. That is so funny where you said that.
Naturally, everybody said, "Oh, and by the way, it's a
He
video."
caught
game."
himself. He caught himself on that. He's like, oh, that's not a good avenue to go down.
Naturally. Yeah, it's of course it's Nick. Of course, but who else do you think it was?
So from the guy's perspective, you barely see anything. And of course,
No,
everybody
listen,
said,
he has to minimize it because it's him. He goes, you barely even see anything. I didn't even show anything, guys. You just saw my whole penis down Destiny's throat, but guys, I barely showed anything. Why would he defend the guy like that? And it almost sounds like he's disappointed there wasn't more. He's like, I watched this tape, and where was the man-on-man pump pooper pushing? You know, where was it? All there was a bit of dick sucking? What a ripoff! It's a dumper pumping. Fudge!
and that penis? People said that was my penis. Based on nothing.
Based on you were there. And he
Look
said,
at him, he's clearly lying. Look at his
Remember it.
eyes. He's like, nah. He was so enthusiastic when he did it. He loved it. That's what he's thinking. Ah,
a lot like
it was your penis, Nick. Come on.
There we go. There we go. Take it right to that family. To this stuff. Bro,
They said, "Oh, that's Nick Fuentes," and everybody just believed it. And like, so,
Listen, the fact that everybody just believed it is the problem, bro. Maybe you shouldn't say that having sex with women is good. Maybe you shouldn't have spent the last 2 weeks spurging out about having a wife and kids, okay? Like, maybe you should get some pussy. And then maybe everybody would stop thinking this, and everybody believed it. What am I to do? Well, it's pretty easy to believe you're gay, but, like, I don't know.
newspaper in Pakistan picked it up,
wait!
and everybody.
Now it's newspapers in Pakistan.
What?
Oh no, sir. Nick Fuentes is gay. Yes, sir. Do not redeem Destiny sucked him off, sir. Sir, Destiny has sex with the catboy Pierre, sir. Sir.
That's funny. That's
Good
funny.
morning, Nick. Good morning. I published the headline that you and Destiny are gay.
Pakistan know the fuck what?
The people of Pakistan awoke that morning to the news. Some of people they'd never heard of before were engaged in homo behavior.
I gotta find it.
I love Pakistan now.
Anyone find? What's their like?
Oh
name?
no.
I don't know what they even search.
Just don't even worry. Just keep
Popped
playing.
out that it was some Pakistani newspaper, so it just looked like a legitimate headline. And it's not.
I saw that. I read it without looking at anything else. I was like, let's go.
Oh man,
Fuentes.
that's so funny.
And so I joked on Twitter, it's literally Thanksgiving, and everybody's watching Destiny go to town on this guy's penis.
Well, he's like, you're welcome. You're welcome. I gave
and they're literally watching it because it's like a 10-second clip on replay.
Wait,
What?
wait, on
People are watching it on loop? Or do you mean you're watching it on loop? How do you know they're watching it on loop? You don't! There's no way of knowing that, so it's you! Wait, you are watching it on loop? Reliving your glory
And they're
days
thinking,
at the
is that
glory
his
hole.
penis?
Is that his penis?
Are those his hands? Are those his legs? Is that his belly button?
Is this that he watched?
Well, how about you show us your belly button,
Show us
buddy?
your cock.
Why don't you whip it out and prove otherwise?
Yeah, show us your dick.
Until then, show me. Until then, we'll believe it's actually you who's gay.
No, that was not my penis. I think they just want to see my penis. You know, I'm getting a sneaking suspicion because that would be the only way.
Who is they? Who is they?
Casino.
Yeah, look at him there, bro. That's so Falcon, the look on his face.
Yeah,
Like
gay in the
he just
casino.
had the sourest warhead candy in the whole fucking world, bro. He's puckered. He's puckered up for this Falcon.
He can't prove a negative. So that I did watch it. The guy.
No! No, Nick, no! Now
Why
mind
would
you,
you have to watch
all,
it if you...
all throughout the weekend, Nick said that anyone who watches it is gay. And then he himself watched it, confirming by his own logic that he is gay. Now, the reason he watched it was to prove it wasn't him, which, it's like, wouldn't you know? So obviously he was worried that the tape was floating around, and he needed to confirm, is that me or not?
I was also wearing a bracelet. I never wear a bracelet.
No! Retard alert! Retard alert! Retard alert! No, buddy, I didn't believe it until you said that. And now I think it is you in the video. Bro, bring it back. His cope for why it couldn't be him is because the guy in the video wears a bracelet. And he never wears a bracelet. Well, wouldn't you know by the fact the guy's sucking dick? And you say I never sucked dick? Or never got my dick sucked by a man? It's, well, the guy's wearing a bracelet. Listen, I could believe that you would wear a bracelet when you're engaged in fruity activity. It seems like just the time to wear a bracelet, really. If the bracelet doesn't fit, you must have quit.
Did watch it.
This is insane.
The guy was also wearing a bracelet. I never wear a bracelet. If you zoom in, he was wearing a gold bracelet.
Did you
If you
zoom
zoom in?
Wait a minute, so not...
In.
Hold on. So not only did he watch it, but he admits that he zoomed in at various points. Did you zoom in on Destiny's lips around your penis? Did you zoom into his eyes? What are you talking about? People are saying it was a gold bracelet that Kanye gave him, and that's how it proves it is him. That's all alleged. I don't know. You know, and I was willing to give him this one time the good faith benefit of the doubt. I was like, we're not even gonna do this. It's obviously not him. But then the bracelet coat. And then I'm like, I've been following this guy long enough to know when he is lying. And that's the thing about the minions too. Do you see it in the background of this video? In the bottom left-hand corner? So Nick, while he did his disavowal of this, put in, which previously wasn't there, a secret minion in the background. The code signal, as a code signal to Destiny's tweet, saying that when they hooked up, there were all these minions in the apartment. He's hiding in plain sight, folks! It's a gay Easter egg! He's hiding in plain sight! He's hiding in plain sight! He's getting off on this, folks! He's an exhibitionist, damn it! We can't let him get away with being this gay!
They're calling it a gayster egg?
Oh, man.
I never wear a gold. So that's how also the guy appeared to be black or something. He had like brown skin. He doesn't have a...
Well, hold on there, Nick.
Oh.
Hold on there, Nick.
Look at that.
Appeared to be brown.
Look at that.
Nick Fuentes. Fuentes? I got some bad news for you, buddy. You're not white. You're not.
Your stuff.
The cell phones just never end.
It's like stacking. It's like stacking. Oh my god.
Wait. So
I didn't see the Destiny. God confirmed it.
I did a little forensic as well.
Forensic? Forensic? Why do you need to do a forensic analysis or a sex tape that's definitely not you to know that it's not you?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, hang on.
What?
Assfucker12,
Oh, yeah.
says, I want you to know the guy isn't black and there is no bracelet. There.
Whoa.
So there's no bracelet.
Whoa, buddy.
No bracelet.
This, no,
and he's
seriously,
not black.
Tony Panfer goes, this has to be the worst debunked video of all time. Because you start off, if you're a reasonable person, with like, there's no way this is real, right? And by the end of this video, you go, well, what if it was? Well, what if it was, though, and the wool has been pulled over our eyes?
Assfucker, are you serious? Is a bracelet. Is there? We have to know. Was there a bracelet or not?
Paging Dr. Assfucker, paging Dr. Assfucker, was there a bracelet or no?
But the only way to disprove it, because my penis looks nothing like that.
Whoa! Oh my god, the cope is that buddy, like his fucking face is melted. It's melted and felted.
Officer Felt.
A bit. That's like the younger officer Jim Felt.
Would be for me to show everybody the side by side. So I
Imagine!
You may as well at this point. You may as well. We're at the point of analyzing the bracelet. Let's just go all the way now.
I think maybe that's what they're getting at.
Yep.
I think maybe that is what this is all about.
Yep.
They're accusing me. They know that's not me. But the only way, because it's not a picture of a person.
We don't know if it's you, but we don't
Is
know
this-
that it's not you.
Is this Nick's way of justifying opening the OnlyFans? Or what?
Right?
He's like, look, it's not me that wants to do this, it's you. All of you out there have demanded this, and so it's time for me to show it all.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess the right-wing grift just isn't what it used to be. Right for grift drying up.
You don't see the person's face. The hands are inconclusive.
What do you mean the hands are inconclusive? Earlier you used the hands as an argument why it couldn't be you. Now you're saying the hands are inconclusive? The only thing that's conclusive here is that you're a homo, buddy! You're gay! That's what's conclusive.
I think they're trying to elicit that. They're trying to. This is the dialectical framework that they always think.
When you have to use the phrase dialectical framework to try and debunk a sex tape of you've already lost. Wait a minute, he's doing it! Wait a minute, it's a subconscious tell! It's a subconscious tell! It's him sucking dick! It's a subconscious tell! I'm losing my mind!
Why? Put it on one.
Dialectical
mouth.
He's a gobbler.
Or did they always think?
Yo.
Yeah.
He licked it.
But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna show that. I will not be posting that. Nice try. No, listen, it was a good try. Clever. I'll give him that. That was clever. I thought about it.
Is it clever? Everyone thinks you're gay.
This is so funny. This is like when Mel Gibson in the South Park says, "You want to tie me down and twist my nipples, don't you? You want to torture me? Is that it? Oh, you'll never do it to me." It's like, oh, this is clearly your own sick fantasy of showing your penis to everyone. No one will see it, but people did anyway.
I said, to really disprove it, I'm gonna have to just take a pic. But I said no.
Monty Charles
thought
has
about
gifted
it.
5, so he thought about it.
Yo, thank you, Monty Charles. That means Keto Express for 5 laps there. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Nice time away from extended show, post show, like fucking it. He thought about fucking doing it. Very funny.
Can't do that. I said I don't think I'm gonna go that far. I think people have enough faith in me. I don't think I needed to take that extra step. So they almost had me, and that was a clever strategy. But I'm not gonna do
How
that.
can he say that he thinks people have faith in him, but also say that everyone just immediately believes him naturally?
Yeah.
Seems like nobody has faith in you,
No.
except for like a handful of losers who are dependent on you for their whole income.
You know also that Groyper's jacked off to it. You know there's a bunch of Groypers, like 30%, maybe 40% masturbated to the BJ video on loop, right?
We found other memes. The date the video is created, the wristband. These people are analyzing this like it's the Zapruder film.
You mean you? You mean you are analyzing it like it's the Zapruder film? Oh, man.
You know Feezer jacked to it too.
You know Feezer was fired up.
Great one's caught.
But sorry to tell you, for all the haters out there who are spending their time on Thanksgiving watching the video, it's not me, okay?
So you did
Destiny.
that. You watched it on Thanksgiving too. Like how can you dunk on somebody for something that you just did and admitted to doing? What are you thinking?
Not really my type. I'm just saying.
Wait, why would you say that?
Why would you say that? Wait a minute, what?
On Thanksgiving watching the
what?
video, it's not me, okay? Destiny, not really my type.
Not really?
Not really your
Wait,
type?
hang
Or
on.
wait a minute, Nick, no!
I'm just saying.
That's so sus, bro. That's so
But anyway, and you want to know why? You want to know why? Because I like women.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's convincing. He's got the biggest shit-eating grin on his whole face. He's went full-on Chinese in the eyes, okay? In order to proclaim that he really loves women. Aha! Aha! We all believe you, buddy.
Okay.
I love him.
He's so amazing. We're like only an hour and a half and we're just analyzing this video.
And that's why.
Okay, guys, somehow it got worse. We got even worse copes on deck. Let's have a look at... Okay, yeah. So, go to the next slide. Okay. So the Omni Groiper sends $5. Here it comes. Here comes the cope. You know it's bad.
Even if it's
It's
real.
even if it was real, it's like, do you really like where this is going? Look at Nick here, by the way. Whoa, he doesn't even look real.
No, what the fuck? Actually, aged quite a bit.
He looks old. So old.
Yeah.
His double chin hanging down as well.
Even if the Destiny slander was real, I would still raid, kill, and die for Nicholas J. Fuentes.
W.
Heart.
What? You know?
Okay.
What?
Oh,
So he's already prepared them. Like, this is real.
case
But
it
even
comes.
even if it is real, guys, you still support me, right? They're like, well, yeah, we're all gay anyway, sir. Okay, Private Pootie reporting for duty. Like,
Based. And
What?
that's actually based.
how is it based if it was real? What? General Dumper. Now there's Dalton saying that he was not aroused by the leak. There we can see the minion in plain sight.
Whoa.
So, this is Nick Fuentes signaling to Destiny that he is aware that they are gay. He's signaling to everybody that it's real by placing this minion there based off of Destiny's tweet.
Wow, he's horrid. I've never.
Oh, I mean, Dalton's implying he was aroused by the way. We have one final cope, which is probably the worst of all.
Looks
Chris
great.
Wiggett sent $10. You are a gay man who exclusively surrounds himself with other young gay men, many of whom are openly pedophiles.
Based?
What is he thinking? What is he thinking, bro? One more time.
It looks
Chris
great.
Wiggett sent $10. You are a gay man who exclusively surrounds himself with other young gay men, many of whom are openly pedophiles.
Based?
Jackson.
So it's just full-on
$5.
mask off this point in Groiperland. They're not even trying to deny it.
They don't even care.
They're just like, yeah, and it's based. I wasn't aware that being based was sucking Destiny's penis or whatever, but okay, speaking of which, Turkey Tom was involved in this. Now, number one, we have
Yeah.
Tom admitting that he was a victim. So Turkey Tom sent this, I believe, to Brendan Buckingham, is the source. And Turkey Tom says, if it was me in the video that was released, I'm a victim. So
Okay.
Tom here framing himself as a victim of revenge pornography. Then we have Turkey Tom. This is just a short clip. We haven't yet found a full version of this. I
have
think it's
someone
behind
on
a
it.
paywall.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'd like to watch the full version of this where Tom is reacting to the casino
We'll have it
against
for
Destiny.
tomorrow. We'll have it for tomorrow.
But let's have a look here. This is Turkey Tom watching us review Destiny's leaks.
Which, by the way, hey Tom, can someone send this like small clip to him? Daka Daka isn't PPP. These are two
No!
separate entities, like completely. Like
I used to stream on his channel there,
yeah,
Tom, years
because he was
ago. But
seething about you. He's like this Daka Daka guy. Like it's just like that's
No.
not PPP, but okay. Daka Daka is based, so.
reason, this kid decides to take his pants off and wiggle his 8-year-old on the street.
it was at that moment that Tom knew he had fucked up.
We will have the full
Clean it
version
up,
tomorrow.
Chan shit! Sweep it up, Turkey Tom!
We'll have the full version
Oh!
tomorrow.
Now,
don't
from
worry.
what I hear, Tom did actually deny the Destiny community. He says he's no longer going to be a part of it, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Just play that one more time, all the way through. Of Tom watching this. This is so funny
It's so
to me.
funny how we've entered the
Tom
algorithm.
dropped the broom. Tom couldn't sweep this one up for Steven. He wanted to.
This kid decides to take his pants off and wiggle his 8-year-old on the street.
My screen.
No! He dropped the broom.
Oh,
He
Norman.
dropped
watch us now?
Normie, suffer, Normis. Suffer. Okay, so that's the Turkey Tom situation.
We'll do more tomorrow on that.
Let's